this will probably tell you a lot, Dr. Tara, is that I got pregnant less than a month after giving birth. So I had 3 children under the age of 3.
You're just back to back to back. Oh my gosh. When you harness that sexual energy, it's so strong. Your other aspects of your businesses and your life is also flourishing.
Am I going to have my own TV show? Is my nan here in spirit? It'll swing yes, it will swing no.
No way.
It's weird. So somebody is with her, so almost like they come to get her when she passed.
Yeah, she had a difficult time breathing towards the end because she was paralyzed for a long time.
She gives me the initial D and an A maybe. Did you know we have hundreds of chakras throughout our body, which is all to do with energy? But we actually focus on 7 main chakras. And when you think of your body, think of your spine, very, very strong and tall. And we have 7 main chakras attached to major organs in our body. But when one is out of place, you can get emotions and feelings all over the place. You might feel drained, low in mood, stress, anxiety, depression. And the way to keep all of those chakras aligned is with my chakra bracelet. And when I say this bad boy works, it works. You wear it all the time and you just start to feel better. And how does a crystal work? How does this actually work? We'll get one and you will find that your mood and your emotions and feelings are a lot better. So get it now at Mediumship. And if you are wanting to give this to somebody as a gift, you can do that as well. So if you find that somebody is having a really bad day and you want to treat them, whether it's a family member or a friend, you can get them this gift wrapped in the 1111 gift wrap option. Hey guys, welcome back to We Talk to the Dead. Today we have the most beautiful, stunning, sexual, gorgeous lady, which is Mrs. Tara. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to be here. I have no idea what's going to happen, but yeah, like I'm a big fan.
Are you? Oh my God, you're so spiritual yourself. Like you can read tarot. I wish you brought yours.
Well, I wouldn't say I can read it. Like I
can
pull them and then I consult ChatGPT for the interpretations. I know what they mean in general, but always like context specific. I tend to like look up online, but I am a big fan. I've been spiritual for a long, long time.
You are so spiritual. As soon as you walked in, your aura was like, oh my gosh. Like I feel like I'm having a hot sweat, but at the same time, I've got goosebumps.
What?
I love it.
And that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is. It's like the biggest compliment because you're amazing, Tara. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
What I want to do is want to dive in straight away because I feel like my body is all over the place. I feel like I'm not making sense. I feel like my words are very slurred. And it's because there's so much energy in here. There's a lot coming forward. So I kind of want to get this out of the way so we can have a good deep conversation so I feel a little bit better.
I'm always ready to go deep. The deeper, the better.
So I thought what we'll do first is a bit of tarot. So obviously tarot cards they're incredible. I say that and as soon as I started pulling out my tarot cards, I've got such an ache. So I'm going to do some scribbling. Nothing ever goes to plan. When I did my live event, it was a while ago, it was in July, and I had everything set on stage, what I was going to do. I was going to talk about everything spiritual and then dive into readings. I walked on stage and straight away I was doing readings. I was like, why does it never work the way you want it to work out? But spirit just channel you so strongly at times.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Do you find you get random thoughts and feelings a lot of the time?
I do. I have a lot of different thoughts all the time. Yeah, like I can be like on set working and have to be focused, but at the same time, like I would just be thinking about something else. Yeah.
You have the ability. I find that you're an empath, but I find you're a little bit more deeper than an empath. So an empath is being able to look at somebody and not only know their personality, but sense what they're feeling as well. So for example, if somebody's feeling quite run down and not themselves, you'll probably feel that. You'll probably like, oh my God, they're so run down.
Heavily. I feel it like heavily. I can feel other people so heavily that sometimes I am really protective of my little bubble. Oh. I try to create a very positive bubble because I am very susceptible to other people's feelings and emotions. And if I'm around someone that's consistently frustrated, then I would be too. Yeah. So that's why I'm so protective. Yeah. And that's why everyone around me tends to be the same vibe as me, like same vibrations.
You're a healer. Like, you're such a healer. And I find that's why you talk a lot about sex and things, because you're on that same frequency.
Yeah.
And I find you're very in tune with all of the energy around you. And obviously that takes a big impact in sex life as well, because you think about it, you need to be in the right headspace to enjoy sexual pleasure and things like that. And that's why you're so good at what you do.
Well, yeah. Also, my shaman told me that because my rising is Sagittarius.
Oh, okay.
It lends itself into like being able to talk about taboo topics in ways that other people find comforting. And I think that's been my gift.
Yeah.
Is 100%. I'm able to talk about sex and things that other people would find like vulgar almost.
Yeah.
But in ways that it's like humorous and people find like comforting. Like they're comfortable to share like the darkest, deepest sex issues to me than anyone else that they've ever met. So that's definitely a gift. Like I
100%.
appreciate that from the universe.
Yeah, I think that, like you said, most people get a little bit uncomfortable with the topic, but everybody's going to have sex. Everybody does all these things. And it's good to be able to talk to somebody like you who's open and honest about it and can listen to somebody as well, because you've got to be able to listen to other people's stories, haven't you?
All the time. Yeah. And remain non-judgmental. I find that's the most important, is whatever anyone shares about their sex life, sex issues, or sexual fantasies, I must remain non-judgmental at all times. Yeah. Like if I ever have a hint of judgment, people don't trust me.
Yeah.
Right.
I suppose that's really important.
That's why I'm so like non-guarded.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, anything goes. Like,
but that must be hard for you, because I find that you're such a bubbly and beautiful person. Your aura shines so bright.
Thank
but
you.
at the same time, that must be so draining on you, because other people feel that energy, being able to talk to you be able to express how you're feeling, giving them advice, but that's draining on you as a person.
It happens, but you know what? I have a lot of like self-soothing strategies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm okay with people, throwing up their problems on me, because I have a lot of strategies and methods that I can like heal myself.
Yeah. What's the 6th of September? Or 9th?
My birthday.
Okay, I wrote it down, a lot of 6.
Wow.
Hang on a minute. There's a lady coming forward, okay, but she keeps telling me about somebody else who is still alive. And I keep hearing so much music. There's like music everywhere, and it's almost like I can hear it, and my whole body is like moving with all this music. But let me get there. Let me get to the point. Because I feel like she's coming and going, but I know she's telling me about somebody who is living. I don't feel like this is you, but somebody who might be struggling at the moment. Somebody who is also very, very spiritual, but almost like I can see them walking, and they're climbing different things, and they're going on adventures, and they're doing all these different things, and they're taking their moment for themselves, because for so long they've always put everybody else before them. Okay, so it's like I'm being shown. So this could be their mom. Okay. I will get there eventually. She just keeps coming and going, and all I heard straight away was loads of music.
Wow.
But my heart is like racing. So I feel like she would have struggled with her breathing quite a lot towards the end of her passing as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's like my heart is constantly going.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's very giving.
Yeah. She was. Wow.
She's next to you, so you're okay. I find that you get a lot of signs from this lady, but it's almost like she's quite in and out. So somebody is with her, so almost like they come to get her when she passed. And I want to say he, but I don't feel like it is, because it's very like blurry. But it's almost like somebody come and got her when she passed. And I feel like she wanted to stay, but at the same time she couldn't, because she was just exhausted. But she just keeps telling me about somebody else, and I don't feel like it's you.
Yeah. Yeah, she had really a difficult time breathing towards the end of her journey, because she was paralyzed for a long time.
She gives me the initial D. D. I reckon this is the person she keeps telling me about. D and an A, maybe. I don't know if there's a lot of A's in her name, though.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I've been told D, but then loads of A's.
There's
and
3
I'm like,
A's.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me the name.
Dararat. That's my mom.
Oh, wow. So there's loads of A's.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what? Because in my head, obviously, we come from different cultures. So the name's pronounced differently sometimes. And I'm like, how do I say that? Because there's like D and loads of A's.
Yeah. That's my mom.
So is she struggling a little bit at the moment, or is she off on an adventure?
She's off on an adventure, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Singing.
What?
Yeah.
That's to me. Oh my God, look.
Yeah,
That's
when
the
you said
music.
music. Yeah, singing and playing ukulele. Like
That is incredible.
she's been traveling the country singing and playing ukulele. She joined this
What a dream.
Yeah, she joined this like senior club for singing and ukulele, and she just like she retired, and then she's now traveling the country and like doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God,
when you
feel the
said
energy in the
music, I
room?
was like, no fucking way. And then when you said like someone that passed that had difficulty breathing, like, yeah, my grandma was paralyzed for like 6 years before she passed.
So would this have been her mom?
Yeah.
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 So she is on that adventure with her. And
so
that's what's coming
nice to
across.
hear.
So you need to tell your mom that to give her that little closure.
I'm gonna tell her. Oh, she's gonna cry.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, they were like extremely close.
Yeah. You'll probably find that the energy in the room is quite heavy at the moment because you feel almost
I feel
stiff.
a bit nervous.
Yeah, don't be. But I just had to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't like making sense because there was so much coming forward.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the fun bit. Let's do some tarot.
Wow.
Sorry, I probably shook you a little bit. You're like, what?
No, I am fascinated and honestly like just so grateful that you said that and that she's here. Like I've always felt her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've always felt her. I've always talked to her.
Yeah.
When
She's
I
quite
pray,
little,
I talk to her.
I find she's quite little.
Yeah, she's short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shorter than me. She was. Yeah.
But you're so guided and protected. Like your angels are with you as well. So
Aww.
we have loved ones who pass over and then we have angels. So we're all assigned a guardian angel from birth. This guardian angel stays with us the whole of our lives, tends to pass over with us as well.
Wow.
And then we have other angels. So if you're struggling with, let's say, love or sex, an angel can come forward and protect you through that. So it's not like they're watching you do all these sexual activities and things, but they'll be there to give you guidance.
Angels are kind of kinky.
But they're there to watch you and give you guidance. So for example, I find that you have quite a career angel with you.
Yeah.
So maybe you're thinking about doing something different, but you need to step outside your comfort zone and do it. So it's almost like think of it as like on a bridge and you're looking over the bridge and you're like, oh, should I just jump or should I just stay where I am? And sometimes you have to take that plunge and be like, do you know what? I'm going to jump because I'm going to be fine. I'm going to fly. And that's the bit you're at the minute.
Yeah.
But we'll get the cards. We'll confirm that with the cards.
Oh my gosh. I feel like you're so interesting.
So are you. I can't wait to ask you questions. I want some advice on my sex life. I can't wait. But tarot confirms the predictions that I have, basically. So, for example, if you have tarot cards, think of something. I know you said that you maybe Google what the meaning is.
Yeah.
But forget about that. So when you've got your tarot cards and you shuffle them and you'll have that feeling, don't you, when to stop shuffling. You're like, okay, this card must mean something. So instead
sometimes a card comes out
it's
through
amazing,
your shuffling.
Isn't it? It's amazing. That's the power of energy. But instead of Googling it, what do you think that card means? So look at the card and think, okay, maybe this means that. Or maybe you could research it after and get that confirmation, but always trust yourself. So don't go straight to Google and be like, what does this card mean? Trust it's within you.
Okay. All right. All right. That's going to be my new like personal development adventure.
She'll be messaging me later.
Yeah. I will.
Look at all these cards I've pulled.
I can read now for everyone without Googling.
Dr. Tarot card readings will be coming soon.
Just about sex. I should have a tarot deck that's like sex positions.
Yes. Bring that
New
out,
business.
please. See? That's you on top of that bridge thinking, should I fly?
Yeah.
You're going to. Okay. So the first two cards I pull for you are to do with you and how you're feeling in the center. It's the core of you. Look, you're looking at the minute to see what the meaning is. But don't. Just forget about it. Forget what you think this card looks like, but what do you feel it is within you? So, for example, there is somebody giving you guidance, holding your hand. So this card is the core of you, the emotion feeling. So it's saying that all the pain, because you're so good, Tarot, giving everybody advice and being there for everybody in need, sometimes you have felt hurt and let down and you need to brush all that away because you are you as a person and you need to gain all of that strength and energy and be like, I don't need all negativity in my life. So great sadness heals within time. To leave the past in the past is important. but you're always giving those in need. So I actually feel like in this card, it's almost like you're the one giving the other people advice. Okay. So not that somebody's giving you advice, but you're giving it them, which confirms what you do.
Yeah.
So this beautiful card is all to do with meditation. Do you find that you meditate? Yeah. So you need to do that more. You're going to get a lot more signs through meditation.
Okay.
How do you meditate? Do you find that you just sit still and you let your mind kind of wander? So I always say meditation is so powerful. We're all human beings. We can all do it. It's just kind of shutting the life out of you, if that makes sense. So forget about the washing, forget about the cleaning, and just embrace who you are and embrace the moment. And meditation can lead you anywhere. You can reconnect with your loved ones, your angels, whatever it is, you can get there through meditation. So this card is all about your own spiritual side starting to blossom, okay? So to use all the feelings that you get, because they're there for a reason.
Yeah.
So whether you're helping somebody through a certain challenge yourself, like you do, trust the gut feelings that you get, being able to tell them that with honesty, which you do, which is amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a lot to process sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so past, present, future. So your past card is a lot to do with books. So learning a lot about things.
Yeah.
Okay, did you
That's
find
me
you had
getting a
loads of books?
PhD.
Oh, okay.
It took me forever.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
But you got there.
10 years in higher education, 4 years at uni, 2 years for my master's, 4 years for my PhD. So 10,
did you hack
10
that?
extra years.
How did you hack that? Did you feel like giving up at times?
I've always been a good student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years is a long time.
I know.
It's a
after
decade.
school. Yeah. But at the same time, like having that structure was easy for me.
Yeah.
Not having structure and breaking out into doing my own business, that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So it's a lot to do with sitting down, reading loads.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was your past.
That's definitely my past. That looks like me too.
There you go. So it's you learning a lot about books and sitting down.
Lots of books.
Yeah. So a lot to do with books. Your now card, which is like what we've just pulled, but it says very, very strongly, the words that I get from this card is to never give up. Okay, so don't give up. If there's days you want to sit in the house and not do anything, you're allowed to do that as well, because I feel like your mind is constantly like, let's do this and let's do that. You're allowed to just sit there.
I know. I find that really hard. I'm always working.
I'm like that.
Always. Yeah.
We had this conversation before because it's like, you don't have kids, I have kids. And it's like, But,
I know.
But it's just the moment to just sit down though.
Yeah.
And try and
rest.
Have a spa day. You need a spa day.
Rest is productive. I keep telling myself that, but it's hard to change your mind.
100%. So sometimes rest is needed, okay? So then we also have the amazing awakening card, okay? So this is like your overall future, things that are going to happen. It's a temporary pause for reflection. So it's a whole new insight. I feel like you coming here today is going to allow your spiritual side to even more blossom. Yeah. So you're going to leave here and you're going to be like, oh my God, did you see that angel number? Oh my God, did you see this? I'm getting ringing in my ears. They're all signs from your loved ones giving you that guidance. Okay. I went to see somebody not long ago. I went to Harrods. I was just having a nosy. I didn't buy anything. It wasn't DHgate.
I love Harrods though.
Yeah.
I also love the vibe inside.
It's amazing.
Like it's
isn't
Egyptian.
It? Yeah, it's amazing. So I went upstairs and I went to the home bit and I thought, I'm going to treat myself to a home diffuser. And I met the most beautiful lady and I thought, I'm going to have to go and say something to her. Wow. And I don't do it that much because I feel like spirit can channel me so strongly because they enter my body physically.
Right.
Where they're like, you need to go and tell this person something. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to go and do it. So I went up to the lady, she served me, I bought a diffuser. £210 though, this home diffuser, which it has not smelt my house. Like it does not smell.
Does it diffuse gold?
No, it's rubbish. So if anybody has any recommendations on diffusers, please comment. But yeah, I spoke to her and I said, oh, there's a man here. I need to give you this leaflet. Message me in your own time. And she lost her husband literally in the same year. And she said it just changed her. She said she's finally overcoming grief and she feels better just from meeting me. And that's why I love what I do.
Oh yeah, it's such a gift.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you're a gift.
People say that to me all the time and I'm like, it's not a gift. I don't see it as a gift. But
well,
people
you're
say
a gift to other people.
I suppose when you put it like that, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But it heals me.
Like a bow.
But a little bow.
Yeah.
But helping others helps me. Like it really does. And I feel like you understand that as well.
Oh yeah. It's the most rewarding thing when someone like calls you and be like, hey, like this is happening and I'm doing so much better. You're like, yes.
Yeah, you know you've done something good. So your overall future is a lot to do with embracing who you are as a person, and that new things are on the way. It's an awakening within spirituality.
Awakening. Yeah. I love that.
Big things coming. So let's pull your future cards. This is the exciting bit. So this is within within 3 months, okay?
Wow.
Let's think of 3 cups in front of you. So you've got 3 cups and you're being given all of these ideas and all of these choices. It is your choice to pick a different cup or all of them, okay? So you need to trust yourself again, but you're going to be handed loads of different opportunities. So whether that is TV, books, whatever it is, tarot card on sex, whatever it is.
I'm going to do that.
You should
That's
do
my
that.
cup.
I want to see that within 12 months. It better be out.
It will be.
But yeah, you're going to be handed all of these ideas and it's your choice to listen to it, okay? And the ball is in your court, so it's your decision and you don't feel guilty for saying no to people. And I said that to you before we sat down and I said, I'm such a people pleaser, but you're allowed to say no, aren't you? You're allowed to say no to things that are not ready yet. So it's all about having all of these cups and decisions and being given new things. But it's the whole world is in your hands, basically. Loads of new things are about to blossom. Talk to me about your book. So your book's coming out.
Yes, my book came out already for pre-orders, but the launch is on Tuesday. My book is called How Do You Like It? A Guide for Getting What You Want in Bed.
I'm getting this.
It's all about building like self-empowerment and true confidence because I think even though it's about sexuality, it's also about confidence outside the bedroom because, you know, the book is called like A Guide for Getting What You Want. In bed. But it's a guide for getting what you want in general. And I'm a big believer of like everything that you are as a sexual being translates into like every aspect of your life. When you embrace that part and you can harness energy, a lot of energy from that part, it can make other parts of your life like way more successful. And that has been my personal case for the last like 5 years. And just a living proof that like sex can improve every part of your life.
I suppose it's a huge impact on every single person. Like everybody has these needs, let's say, needs to be met and things like that.
It's the most vulnerable thing, isn't it? When you're completely naked and join bodies with another person.
I suppose for me, for such a long time, especially having children, your body changes and you don't feel comfortable within yourself.
Of course.
And even though I've been with my partner over 10 years, I suppose you still don't feel confident until you feel confident in yourself, if that makes sense. Like stripping off naked and standing there, I'm like, oh my gosh. Do you know what I mean? You need to embrace that moment. And I suppose you help people through that as well.
All the time. And I always talk about sexual confidence and sexual energy as like riding a boat in an ocean. Like sometimes it will go really smoothly and you'll feel great and confident, but sometimes there are storms. Having children, that's a big storm.
Big storm.
And of course, it will affect the way you feel about your naked body and the way you feel about your sexual being. Like, you know, can you be like super sexual or slutty like with your husband? Like maybe that's not the time. You know, maybe it was the time and then it will be the time again, but maybe that now it's not the time. Just, going through a storm.
I love when you put it like that. I'm going to say that to everyone. I'm going for a storm at the moment.
It's a storm, babe. Like it's a storm, but then we'll come out of it and the ocean will be smooth again and there will be sunshine and then I'll be naked.
And
then we'll make love.
It's so weird we just said this because your 6-month card is all about standing up for yourself and your beliefs and having confidence. Like I feel like you're going to, within now and 6 months, even though you're very confident anyway, probably behind closed doors, I feel like not that you doubt yourself, but maybe the thoughts within your mind can sometimes go overplay.
I'm a Virgo. I'm always over-analyzing. Like, am I doing the right thing? Can I be doing more? Can I be doing different things? Like, I have doubts for sure, but I try to squash them. But
okay, so within 6 months, you're going to have this huge growth of confidence.
Really?
And you're going to be like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And
6 months?
Yeah, so from now and 6 months, you're going to have this huge
All
confidence.
Right.
And then within 9 months, it's the transformation. So it's something in your life that's going to happen. My voice is going because there's so much energy in here. But it's a significant life experience that requires changes to be made. I see something with your signature. So maybe something that you're bringing out, whether it is
so
TV.
That's like next summer.
Yeah, so whether it's TV, you've got a podcast, haven't you? Yeah, so maybe it's something more going down that route. But I feel like if I listen and don't look at the cards and I listen to my own self, I feel like you're going to do something related to TV, but it's going to be more based on you as a person and not probably a company, if that makes sense. So it's all about you.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, because
everybody wants to listen to you.
Because there is a show about me in development.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, is that looking at summer? I bet you can't
Yeah,
say,
it
can you?
is.
So maybe that
Yeah.
is around that time then that's supposed to be
Yeah.
really, really good. Oh, you've given me goosebumps. I love
Yeah.
it.
That's really exciting. It's called Explore with Dr. Tara.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I'm going to ask you some questions if that's okay.
Yeah.
But I want
so
to give you this.
Thank you so much, by the way. Like all of that. I just think it's
weird
so
how it
generous
happens.
for you to do that
Oh,
for
bless
people.
you.
And I'm like grateful to be
You're
like
the
one
first
of the
person to say that. I
receivers.
feel like, oh,
no,
thanks.
I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So thank
you're
you.
so, so lovely. I want to give you a pendulum, okay? So have you ever had one of these before?
No.
Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to hold it because it needs to have your energy in it.
Yeah.
But I will show you. So basically, a pendulum gives you the ability to ask questions in the comfort of your own home, but also communicate with your loved ones. So it is a crystal on a chain.
Whoa.
Okay, so you take
it's
that.
black.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you hold it in a minute. You can put it in your hands and just hold it and gain all your energy in it. Put it close to your chest, gain all your energy. I want you to hold it up and simply say, show me yes. And it will start to swing in a direction.
Wow.
Say stop and it will suddenly stop. Show me no and it'll swing in another direction. And you can ask questions. So you can say, am I going to have my own TV show? It'll swing yes or it'll swing no. Is my nan here in spirit? It'll swing yes, it will swing no. So it'll give you the ability to ask questions. Don't get too addicted to it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get so addicted to it.
But you'll love it. You can use it now if you want to. You can have a go if you want.
Let's see. I would love to touch it.
But the best thing about it is you don't
Also
even have
love
to
this bag.
you don't even have to say, show me yes out loud. You can say it in your head and it will
Yeah.
still swing. Like it's incredible. But nobody has touched that. That will be yours to gain your energy inside of it.
I can feel it's so cold. So how do you use it?
So simply, so wait for it. Hold it first at the bottom. Gain all of your energy in it first. Just have a little moment. You'll get all your energy in there.
Moment.
But they are incredible. They really do help. Sometimes if I'm stuck in a reading or I just want that overall confirmation, it will give me that. A lot of people ask fertility questions, love questions, sex questions.
Then
So you simply say, show me yes, but you say it. Is it swinging in a direction for you? Are you saying it in your head?
no way.
It works. It's crazy,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's weird. It's fascinating how it works.
Wow.
So it's the power of energy and your loved ones help you with that as well. And your angels.
I really did do show me yes and show me
it's
no.
mad.
And yes was this way and then no was this way.
It's crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah, so you'll love that.
Wow. Yeah, I will definitely be consulting this a lot. I might give her a name.
Yeah, do it. Let's ask some questions.
Thank you.
No, you're more than welcome.
You're gifting me with a reading and gifting me with a communication with my grandma and gifting me this. Wow.
And make sure you tell your mom. I feel like she needs to know that.
She's literally gonna cry because they loved each other so much.
Oh, I love it. Do you believe in twin flames, soulmates?
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about it. Do you find that gets popped up a lot within questions that are asked to you? Or, does it?
Yeah, I get a lot of questions like that because again, being a sex and relationship expert is one thing, but being one that is also spiritual and has a lot of Eastern philosophy is a different thing. So people tend to feel comfortable asking me about things that are the metaphysical. I strongly believe that.
Yeah.
But I think it's also how I grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up in Thailand. Thailand is a very, very spiritual place. And, people, 99% of people believe in superstition.
Yeah.
And my family has always believed in,
I love that.
in things that are outside of what we can see and touch and hear. And so, I know that we have had past lives and it affects our life now and it will also affect the future life.
Yeah.
So I think we all have soulmates.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one soulmate.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like a soulmate could be a family member. It could be
your best friend.
Yeah.
Your best friend that will be with you through it all until your deathbed. That's your soulmate too.
Yeah.
I think
that's amazing when you think about it. You think, it's incredible.
Your soul has met people throughout different lifetimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's romantic, sometimes it's sexual, sometimes it's friendship. But ultimately it's these are all the people that are your ride or dies.
Yeah.
And I think you can have multiple soulmates, but I strongly believe in that. I also strongly believe in twin flames.
A twin flame, I suppose if I had a headache and my twin flame had a headache, we could both have headaches because it's that connection.
Yeah, it's the connection. But I do think that twin flame is in modern interpretation, it sounds a bit negative.
Yeah.
Right? Like what do you believe? What do you think a twin flame is like a negative relationship dynamic, or
I feel like it's an ultimate connection with somebody that you will always have. I don't really
regardless of whether it's a healthy relationship.
It's just a connection in general. And I suppose we'll all go through those obstacles in life where it's not going to be smooth sailing forever and ever. Like you said earlier, where you have these storms, everybody's going to have them in your life. And I suppose your twin flame either sticks with you through that or doesn't. But if you get separated, I feel like there'll always be a
always
point.
have that connection. How do you differentiate a soulmate versus a twin flame, or are they the same?
I feel like a soulmate is somebody that you don't have a romantic connection with, whereas a twin flame is a romantic connection.
Because twin flame, naturally, it's like sexual energy, that passion. That's eroticism, that's extra from a friendship. I
think you could have, I suppose it's hard. I think we all have different beliefs as well. But I think you could have more than one twin flame. But some people will say, no, you can only have one. And I'm like, but what happened to people who marry their husband and think it's a twin flame, and then they get divorced, and then you meet somebody else who's a twin flame, and you're like, you've got all these twin flames.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I think it also depends on your past lives.
Yeah.
But then not everyone believes in past lives.
See, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah.
You think
I feel
this
like
is
you're surprised
this
at
is
that.
your I am surprised. This is your only life.
I feel,
Okay.
I feel like, okay, I'll explain it a little bit.
So
I feel like we're on
your husband, you haven't met him in your past life?
No.
Interesting.
Only reason I say this is because I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in we are here and then we are born to something else, reincarnation. Because how do I connect with the dead?
Oh,
they would have gone into something else.
But some of them haven't.
Okay. So the energy could stay the same. But think of vibrations, which you've probably heard a lot about. So how do I explain a vibration? We're here at the bottom. We're living this life. And when you die, your soul leaves your physical body. You go to a higher place. Where is this higher place? I do not know. I haven't been there. But our energy rises up and we go to higher and higher. And as a medium, I'm able to raise my vibration, still living here on earth, to go to a higher place. Spirit move themselves down. We meet in the middle, and that is why it's called mediumship. We're in the middle of this vibration. So angels, like I spoke about earlier, are on a higher vibration. They haven't walked this earth like us. Even though souls walk the earth, I feel like we don't go into something else because we've just moved to a higher vibration, like a different world. We don't want to come back to earth. Why would we? We've lived it.
Sometimes it's not your choice.
I love this debate. Tell me, like, what makes you think that?
Well, but I also acknowledge my own limitations in terms of how I interpret this, because I grew up with this belief.
Yeah. And I'm intrigued.
It will be hard to change the way I believe it, but I totally see what you're saying, and it actually makes more sense to me than what I believe.
But
it's just what I believe is how I grew up, and So in my belief, or in my culture and in my family, it's like you have had multiple past lives. And that's why some people in this life can like dream or think about their past life, like so vividly for some people. I haven't had super vivid visions of my past lives, but I've heard many people.
I suppose that you get stories of children who say, I was
an old man in during World War II. Or,
which is strange. How do you explain that?
It's very strange. Yeah, but I would I would think that, so in my belief, it's like you've had multiple past lives, and there are always new people, but there's always some of the same people. And these are your soulmates.
Okay.
And they are always gonna exist in whatever forever lifetime. And your karma means a lot. So in my belief is, if you are suffering in this life, that means that your past life, you have collected or conducted yourself in
Yeah.
ways where there were a lot of karma, negative karma.
So it's coming back to you now.
Yeah. So you're paying for it.
Yeah.
You're paying for it in this life. Because a lot of times religious people will tell me like, wow, like I this woman is like so wonderful. She's like a nun, like a Mother Teresa, so wonderful, so giving, so loving. Why is she struggling? Why does she have cancer? Why does she... And in my interpretation of all of that, it's like, well, because she's paying for her past life. Yeah, for karma. And that's why you want to do a lot of good deeds, which gives you the motivation to be a good person. Because when you do a lot of good deeds, you have like the good deed jar and the karma jar.
Yeah.
And if the karma jar is less than the good deed jar, then your next life, you're going to have a great life. Yeah. So that's my belief. But that came also from growing up in Thailand. And a lot of people believe in that.
I love that. I love that you're so open and talk about it because you're making me learn things as well.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's just
wow.
like how people around the world believe in things, right? Like,
and
it's
I think
interesting.
We're all entitled to that opinion, aren't we? And I suppose for myself, I'm only honest with the things that I see. And I suppose you do get skeptical people like, why can I see and not somebody else? And I'm like, do you know what? I do not know. I've asked myself that hundreds of times. Am I just delusional? Am I losing the plot? Am I just... whatever it is, I don't know, but I just do it.
Well, in my belief, it's like God has given all of us, like humankind, like a few messengers.
Yeah.
And you're one of them.
Woohoo.
Yeah, like there are a few messengers. And
but then on other religious beliefs, people will often say like they're demons and things like that who I connect with.
Like a witch?
Yeah. And I'm like, well, I only focus on the good and not the bad.
You'd be a really hot witch. So,
thanks, so are you.
You're a hot witch.
We're going to start a little, I don't know, spell cast or something.
I definitely would be like a sex witch. I think in the past, I was probably a sex witch.
That's amazing though. Yeah. Casting spells on people.
I can see myself having like really bright red hair.
Yeah.
And just like,
big boots.
Yeah. Doing a lot of witchy, sexy things.
I want to ask you some questions about sex before we love and leave you.
Yeah.
Tell me actually, I'm not even going to look at these. Tell me actually, like, what is the most popular question people ask you to get advice on? Is it generally just love and everything else? Or is it just, obviously it's got to have some kind of aspect of love within a sexual relationship. So what would you say that most people ask for?
Depends on the demographics.
Okay.
If we're talking about couples, people who are in long-term relationships, the number one question I get is, what do we do? I don't want sex as much as my partner. Yeah. So this phenomenon is called mismatched libidos. Yeah. And it's the most common phenomenon in long-term relationships and marriages like ever existed. Yeah. And
I suppose that's really popular, isn't it? Like, I keep comparing my other half. Like, we're not married at the minute.
Right, but you're in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, and then after I've worked all day, he's worked, he might be really into it that night, and I'm just... I'm not in the mood. But then that puts conflict on your relationship.
Right. Yeah, it's friction.
Yeah.
So let's say like when you've started dating, like how many times would you say you had sex in a week?
When we first got together, like probably every day.
Yeah. And then let's say about 6 months to 1 year in, about how many times?
I'm quite horny all the time.
Yeah. That's great.
I'm frisky. I'm like, woo-hoo. So I would say like within 6 months to a year, well, I got pregnant. So we were together and I got pregnant really soon. So obviously then it did die down.
Right.
But this will probably tell you a lot, Dr. Tara, is that I got pregnant less than a month after giving birth. So I had 3 children under the age of 3. So can you tell that I'm the one that I'm always like,
you're just back to back to back? Oh my gosh. Wow.
I can't even remember.
3 kids under the age of 3.
Yeah. So I got pregnant with my middle child and then I got pregnant less than a month after giving birth. I had a C-section and then still managed to have sex. And then
they usually don't have sex within like the first 3 months.
Yeah, but I was pregnant again. I was like, oh my God. Like,
so are you tied, like tubes tied? Because you will have another.
But I don't want any more. Like, I'm done.
Is he coming outside? Because he has to. He has to. Condoms will pull out because you will continue to have. You know what? That's so interesting because in one of the things I also believe is like when you're a messenger like that, your energy is so like open. Yeah, you're just like. It's so easy for you to like carry.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I literally give birth and obviously you're supposed to wait after a C-section, but I didn't. So my child was 9 months and I literally give birth. So there's 10 months between them. You carry a child for 9 months. So I was like, they're really
Yeah.
close in age.
Yeah.
Just 10 months between them.
Well, for most couples that are in long-term relationships, they find like, when they first get together, they have sex like almost every day.
Yeah.
And then after 1 year, it kind of goes down to about 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Then after 2 years, it kind of goes down to like 1 time a week. Then after 3 years, it kind of goes down to like 1 time every 2 weeks. And then after 5
I didn't
years.
get to that.
Yeah, I know. Then after 5 years, it kind of goes down to like once a month.
Whoa. Does that go on age or
it's
is
very
that just
common.
Relationship? Does
Long-term
age-
relationships
Oh,
and
okay.
age. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I suppose age does.
Yeah. But it's extremely common regardless. I mean, I've talked to people that got married when they were 25
Yeah.
and they're 28 or 30 and they haven't had sex for like a year.
No.
Yeah. Extremely common to be in sexless
Really?
relationships and sexless marriages. Yeah.
But what
And
else? Where did they get their spark from? Because obviously sex has that big intimacy, doesn't it? So what else fulfills that? Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes none. And that's why people live very robotic, formulaic life. And that's why they're uninspired and discontent because there's nothing else that's like sparking the fire inside them. Not to say sex is the only way, because obviously you can have
me being like,
you're like,
need
yes.
sex.
Yeah, but what I said earlier on this show, I said when your sexual energy is strong and you're in tune, your other aspects of your businesses and your life is also flourishing.
Yeah.
And you have a very flourishing career.
Is that why I'm always like this then?
Flourishing career. You have like
bless you.
products out, you have your podcast, you have potentially a show.
Yeah.
So like it goes to show like when you harness that sexual energy, it's so strong.
I feel like it helps a lot with my I don't want to say anger. Anger's the wrong word. Like, what do you call it? Like, not frustration. Yeah, I suppose it just helps with that as well.
Same.
Yeah, it's like a release point.
Same. I have a lot of frustration. But when I do have really good sex session, it really makes me feel amazing after, like a goddess.
Yeah.
And every woman should feel like a goddess.
Yeah. Bit of a touchy one, last question, which is probably you hear a hell of a lot. Not every time a woman has sex, they're having an orgasm. Is that very popular?
Yeah, very common.
Yeah.
So
what would you recommend to help fulfill that? Because obviously men do, because then you know that it's finished. I suppose that's just what happens. But for a woman, I suppose you just lie there and take it half the time and you're done and dusted. Do you know what I mean?
This phenomenon is called the orgasm gap.
Okay.
So research consistently shows that men, heterosexual men would orgasm almost every time they have sex.
Yeah.
But only about 62 to 65% of heterosexual women orgasm during intercourse.
Okay.
62, I mean, that's 2/3.
Yeah.
So there's millions of women out there that never had vaginal orgasm with a partner.
Yeah.
And they just have to fake it because they don't want to offend their partner. Yeah.
That is
It's
so
a
popular.
very common thing. So my recipe or my remedy would be start masturbating. Start masturbating with your fingers, with a vibrator, because when you start masturbating, you know how to give yourself pleasure and you feel more sexual. And when you feel more
good,
sexual, then then you are more likely to be able to kind of translate that sexual energy into sexual intercourse with a partner. Yeah, masturbate.
Yeah. We'll end it there.
Yeah, that is my prescription. Masturbate.
But thank you so much, Dr. Tara, for coming on. Your energy is so pure. Your spirits are with you. Your angels are with you. Your future is so bright. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this experience with you.
Wonderful. Thank you.